In this episode we're going to Thebe. Thebe is a new addition to the moons of Jupiter. There used to be 4 moons of Jupiter, and since the 1.6 update it's now 5 moons. So we're going to Thebe in this one. And to go to Thebe we'll have to build a spaceship in orbit around Earth first. So we'll get the first part of the ship in a nice circular orbit, and then it's time for the rest of the ship. And there goes our second launch. This will be one of the main big engines on the side. And see how we majestically reach the target. Just perfect. And we're actually using the same, almost the same rocket as we used for the 4 moons of Jupiter mission. But I tweaked it a little bit. I gave the larger tanks, I gave them all the large Frontier engine, because it doesn't, adding more engines to the same fuel tank doesn't result in less delta V. You will burn it quicker, but you still have the same amount of delta V. Or yeah, you can still get the same distance with the same size fuel tanks. I hope I'm making sense here. And you may recognize this part of the ship from the previous mission as well. This is Dave. And Dave will be the moon orbiting module. Or the command module. However you want to call it. All these space names. I'm pretty sure they call it the command module in like the Artemis missions, or all the other lunar missions as well. Okay, now you're looking at the astronauts going up. And we will dock with the mothership. So now we'll refuel everything so we have the maximum amount of fuel before we leave. And before making our way to the transfer window, we will rearrange the ship a little bit. Yeah, we added some solar panels. Too bad in this game the solar panels don't actually do anything. Used to be, in like the earlier versions of the game, there used to be ion engines. And I'm pretty sure you could power the ion engines with the solar panels, and then basically you had unlimited fuel. Okay, since we've used RCS a little bit, we're gonna refuel. Everything's to 100%. And yeah, we'll make our way to Jupiter. Going to be using a few gravity assists, and yeah, you will witness them in a moment. First one is from the moon. We use the moon to escape Earth's sphere of influence. You don't really have to, but you save a lot of delta V with that, so save a lot of fuel by doing these kind of maneuvers. And there's the moon surface. So yeah, the closer to the object you get that you're using a gravity assist for, the stronger the gravity assist will be. And leaving Earth's sphere of influence. There we go. Now I wanted to try and use Mars. So usually gives you a very small gravity assist, but yeah, it still helps. And now we're going to Jupiter. Now you can really see how much stronger Jupiter's gravity is compared to Mars's. I mean, you get slingshotted almost all the way to Uranus. Okay, now we're gonna do a retrograde burn, so we can enter into orbit. So I think you can call that an orbit insertion. So now we've reached orbit, and we ditched the big fuel tanks, and we're going to use Callisto for a reverse gravity assist, so we can slow down a bit and save even more fuel. And we're going to do that a couple of times in order to save the most amount of fuel possible. So without doing those reverse gravity assists, we will run out of fuel before we can make it back home. So yeah. And you can see that the adjustments for the gravity assists actually take a lot less delta V than doing a burn all the way to Thebe. You can see it here really well. Look, now our orbit's much smaller. And now we'll do a retrograde burn and make a nice circular orbit in between Callisto and Ganymede. And from there we'll detach the command module and the moonlander. And then we'll make our way to Thebe and try and land. See if we can make it. Goodbye, mothership. See you in probably a few months or years even. There we can use Ganymede to slow down a little bit. Perfect. I tried to see what the gravity assists would do from Io and Europa, but they were not. They were negligible. And we get a little bit closer. We need 1600 meters per second for our orbit insertion. And now we set SAS to target, so we can already do a retrograde burn before entering the sphere of influence of Thebe. Coming in hot. So yeah, we have to decrease now 1200 meters per second. Yeah, that's no way that's gonna work. So we'll go for another encounter. Actually, I looked up the pronunciation of the moon Thebe, and it came up with Thebe, I think also Thebe or something, and also Thebe, and they were all seen as correct, and I couldn't figure out what was the real correct pronunciation, so I'm just going with Thebe because it makes most sense to me. But yeah, I'm not sure if it really matters, but yeah, I couldn't find the correct one. Or they're all correct, depends on how you see it. Okay, now we have another encounter, and now we're going a lot slower relative to Thebe. There we go. And we can get into orbit, and we can go straight into a landing trajectory. So the gravity of Thebe is very weak. Currently going at 3.5 meters per second and increasing in velocity. Barely increasing. Oh, 3.7. Okay, something's happening. 3.8. Woohoo! It's nearing light speed here. So yeah, fast forwarded this a little bit. And there we go. Perfect. Okay, so we landed. And now you know how to as well. So it means we can make our way back. We can set our target to the command module and make our way there first, and then with the command module we can fly to the mothership. Goodbye, Thebe. Okay, let's see if we can make a transfer to the command module. Distance 8,000. Yeah, looks like we've missed it. Okay, let's try that again. The transfer needs about 1,000 meters per second, and we have just a bit more than 1,000 meters per second left, so we should be able to make it. Okay, this is looking good. Let's see if we can make our way to the command module. And there we go. Since we have 23 or 22 meters per second of delta V left, we're gonna have to use the minimum amount of thrusts from the RCS thrusters. And there we go, 0.13% fuel left, and docked with the command module. So now we just have to make our way back to the mothership, and then we can make our way back to Earth. Okay, we have a velocity difference of 1100 meters per second, 1108, and the command module has 1157 meters per second left, so this is going to be a close call again, docking with the mothership, but I'm feeling confident. Okay, we have 500 meters per second of delta V left. Okay, there we go. Just need 180 meters per second. And there's the mothership. Perfect. Cool. Okay, now it's just a matter of docking. There's, by the way, no way we would have made this without using all the reverse gravity assists. We would have run out of fuel like a long time ago. Cool. Okay, should be smooth sailing from here. Let's set our target to Earth and do some reverse gravity assists to slow down enough. And then we can aerobrake with Earth's atmosphere. And before leaving the Jovian system, we'll be doing one more gravity assist with Callisto. Okay, maybe we'll try just one more. Okay, now we're gonna set our target to Mars and do a reverse gravity assist. Okay, so this part of the mission actually took me really long, trying to get a perfect reverse gravity assist with Mars and with the Earth, and I even tried Venus. It got very complicated because I have almost no fuel left. I have 18% in the big tank, and then now 81% in the very small lander still. So I was kind of worried I wasn't gonna make it. So I tried to use all the gravity assists I could find. So here I'm using Earth. But yeah, we're going slower and slower, so it's going quite well. There we've used Earth for the second time as a gravity assist. And now we're feeling confident, so we're gonna try and use Earth's atmosphere to aerobrake. %, fuel left in the small astronaut capsule fuel tank. Okay, so the mothership's gonna stay in space and we're just gonna land the capsules. And we can get rid of the solar panels. Okay then. Look at that. Here you can see the arrow trajectory mod hard at work. I think it's a really nice addition to the game, where it calculates your trajectory after arrow braking, which I think is, yeah, great. Okay, there we go. We have ditched the fuel, so we are as light as possible, and we're just gonna try and land this thing. And there we go. And we're heating up quite a bit. Ooh, getting very close. Okay, we're cooling down again. All good. And as you can see, we will leave Earth's atmosphere again, and then we'll go around for another aero break. Oh, it's nice for the astronauts. They can get another nice tour of the Earth. Can watch the view, enjoy the view, and yeah, probably they want to get back to their homes. Oh, there they go. This is the one. Cool. Okay, with the parachutes deployed, there's nothing much that can go wrong. Thebe landing. Look at that. Okay, so that was the mission. Mission complete. Here's the whole list of things we did in this mission. It's a very long list with all the gravity assists. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. And if you liked the video, also give it a like. And leave a comment if you want to let me know what you want to see next in another video. Okay, cool. Thanks again, and see you in the next one. Ciao.